Hello? Hello? Is this thing on? It's your host, Jenny Chaos, ranting and raving yet again. As always, I want to start off by saying this podcast is for entertainment purposes only. My rants are just that free speech expressed in a passionate way. Remember, if you would like to join the chat, send an email to jennysrantspc@gmail.com. You can send your comments via social media or by dialing 443-709-8465. Now that I got that out of the way, let's get into it, shall we?
Jenny Chaos. Please, before I get started, I'm not going to forget this time, like, share, and subscribe to my channel. All right, y'all. This one got funny this week. I guess we got a little lane switch from what they call me, Dr. Phil. What was the other name? What was the other name?
I hope it's Felicia and not Philip.
Dr. Ruth. Dr.
Not
Ruth.
Ruth.
That's what they call me. So listen to this one in the group chat this week, guys. It said, I went on a group chat. Group chat. Okay, maybe I need to stop sipping. I went on a girls' trip and came back friendless. Me and a couple females, I can't call them friends anymore, went to Miami during spring break. It was tension from the moment we arrived at the airport, but I thought it would get better once we were at our destination. Wrong. Things went from bad to worse. I'm talking actual fist fights. Some of us got separate rooms, and one even left early. I I know one thing, I'll never go on another girls' trip. So the question was posed, and we wasn't biased. We wanted to talk about group trips in general, whether male, female, couple, whatever, and where these things go wrong. What are some reasons that you think this might happen? Because I've only been on like one girls' trip myself.
Just
Yeah,
one,
probably
huh?
just one,
Just one?
I think.
Okay.
And we were friends for a long time, but we never traveled together. So I don't know if you could really call. I don't know. But when you're in the same space with people, you see them in a different light. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So in my mind, I'm like, you always look neat and put together, but you're like an actual slob for real. Now I'm in this room with you. Like, so needless to say, I don't have that much an experience, but we're not friends anymore to this day. So okay, maybe that wasn't a good example.
That's actually a
Anyway,
perfect example for what we're
maybe
talking about.
we were just never friends in the first place. You know what I
That
mean?
part. Mm.
Never mind. Anyway, what are some reasons that you guys think that something like that may happen? Where does it go wrong? Or I don't know. If you don't have a horror story, how did it go right? I guess.
Well, for me, I don't have bad group trip experiences because I date my friends like I date my men. And we got to go through that same 6 months like I got to go through with a guy. I got to go through different channels. I got to go through different phases. I got to make sure you are worthy of being called a friend. So by the time we come out of the group chat, and actually go on a road trip, actually get on a flight together and share a room together and share our space, we pretty much know everything about each other. We've already went through an argument or two, so it's nothing. You already know I snore. I already know you got to wash your feet twice to make sure they smell good. Like we already know each other, so I only
I
can think
remember
about the best of trips.
one of these comments had said something like the problem is that these females are going on trips with and these people aren't really their friends. It's like you going on a trip with a bunch of strangers for real. And I guess
Exactly.
that's why you get these bad these bad experiences.
Yeah, they be going on trips with like co-workers and stuff like that. That ain't really friends.
So when men do it, James, do you feel like it's more of a like, you know what I'm saying? Like this your boy for real? Or are y'all going
I
with
mean, men don't really do trips like that.
you ain't
Uh-uh,
about them
uh-uh.
passport
What
boys. What
I'm
about
about
them
to say, I about the
Man,
passport
like
boys.
we did it like when we was kid, like when we was younger, like when we was in our 20s and 30s. But as you grow older, you get kids and stuff. You don't really do too many guys trips like that.
So you
couples
ain't with the
trip?
passport bros.
Nah, I ain't with that. And plus, if I do, I only got like two homeboys anyway that I would even trust to go out of town with anyway.
Two enough?
Wife.
But men don't. Men ain't. I mean, men ain't
I
really.
think guys are too focused on the holes they try and get than fussing over
Yeah,
what's going on in the
pretty
race.
much. They trying to do some. We all got the same agenda.
Yeah. Y'all not even in the room that much. You like, yeah, I
Nope.
ain't coming out tonight. I ain't coming back.
Now,
Well,
see, I
if
think
you
that
see that
there
that
may
what is
be.
it? The sock on the doorknob? They
Especially
were
if you're in
coming in.
Miami, we ain't sharing
But
no room.
there may be some men out there that may differ because I think I was reading a post and some may have known, but there was a trip that was taken amongst the men, and but there was still confusion amongst them. Not necessarily knowing what the confusion was about, but I knew there was tension within within that group. So I don't know too much about the men not having tension and not going on trips because, yeah, I
No,
think there's one plan coming up.
that's a good one because the one of these comments that I got, he said that he would never go on a guy's trip again because okay, now the one guy the one guy lost his mind and went wild. His wife started calling all of our phones to find out where he was at. Nobody didn't wanna snitch on ain't nobody wanna snitch on him. Nobody didn't wanna snitch on him, but this one sound like he might have been a hater, I don't know, just one, actually picked up and had the wife yeah, and yeah, show actually showed her,
Mm.
this is why he not answering his phone.
Yeah,
Bro
like
code
that's like that.
violation.
Yeah, that's turn.
He
Bro
said he
code
shouldn't have been
violation.
doing that anyway. He said he married, he shouldn't have been down here wilding like that anyway. Whole time I think it probably was somebody that he was trying to get, and the married friend, that's what I think, but I wasn't there. I don't know. It just sounded like a little bit of hate. So that's a good question. We on a trip. We on a trip. We all got men at home. But one of y'all wanna be, y'all wanna get the
Loose.
full yeah, y'all wanna get the full spring break experience.
Well, I don't cheat, so I'm out of that.
You not gonna cheat.
Oh, I don't cheat.
You gonna be the one answering the phone, telling.
I don't snitch, but I also don't cheat. First of all, I'm the one who gone to bed. I want to hear no evil, see no evil. I want no parts.
Now, see, now that right there could be the issue with going on a girls' trip. Because I would say for me personally, I went on a girls' trip and it was awful. And at that point, I vowed to never go on another one.
But what went
Ever.
wrong?
Somebody was
Everything.
cheating, Nina?
No, not at all.
Oh,
Nobody cheating.
oh.
No men involved at all. I think it was just too many females.
Did
You know,
somebody try to
too
lick on
many.
your neck or something?
Why somebody
No,
try to give
it
a
was
little leg?
no, it was
Somebody
too
crawled in
Oh,
many.
between the
okay.
sheets?
Okay. Under that.
No,
No,
but
that did happen on one of these.
as women,
I seen
you
that on
you
one of
know
these.
that when you have a lot of personalities, they're going to tend to clash. No, that's
And
good.
Imma be honest, I was one of the personalities, don't get up 6 and 7 o'clock in the morning. How about, okay, it's time to get up and have a whole itinerary plan for me? Because as Tasha stated, you should know your friend and know that you can't wake me up at 6 and 7 o'clock in the morning. You will be cursed out for doing so. I will have an attitude the whole day, and it'll be like, "Okay, I'm ready to go."
Okay, so don't go we can't because Tasha, she is a 6
Why is we
AM
doing anything in the morning time anyway?
Wait,
Most
excuse,
people.
excuse me,
I
excuse
want
me.
to hear.
I went on vacation to vacation. I need to enjoy the whole vacation. I need to get up at 6, shower, get my hair right. Then 7 o'clock, we need to go eat breakfast because we need
See,
to lay
exhibit
on the
number
beach
1.
to get a
that's what
good
I was gonna
spot.
tell you.
Yeah,
I
That
got a
I
whole
be
exhibit number
itinerary. You
1.
I
see
like
at
just
home.
I just feel like just come back and get me around about lunchtime. Like
Right.
she
I'm not
makes the
hungry.
most of it from sun up to sundown.
But
She
how
ain't
is
going
that
back.
a vacation, though?
She ain't going back
That's
in
just
that
like
room.
work.
She
No, it's
not going
not
back
work.
in
Mm-mm.
she not going back in that room. You ain't gonna see her. Like when she vacation, she vacate, okay? She is getting the full experience. I'm talking the full 24 hours of that place. Yes.
Yes,
Now,
when I get back from my vacation, I take a day off and I recuperate.
you rest when you come back.
I rest when I come back. I'm there to be out on the town. I need to see what the town offers in the morning and what the town offers at night. Okay?
Which say you paid your money to get there, you gonna enjoy your time.
Exactly. Exactly. And whoever like her who wants to sleep late, deuces. I will get you jump into the phone when you can, but I'm out.
But so
I
that's funny
got you.
that
So
y'all
when you
say that.
come back midday to change clothes or whatever have you, I'll be ready.
That's what I said. I said, "Come back and get me at around about at," you know. That's funny that y'all both say this though, because that was 2 of the things that was mentioned. The one girl said, like, somebody was just bossy and she thought she was the mother of the whole fucking trip. And I didn't come on vacation with my mother, so they sorta clashed, and I don't know if they're friends to this day, but she just said that, like, she was bossy. And another one had said, she left them. She left the group and she just was like, I did a lot of things on my own solo, which wasn't fun, and I didn't enjoy myself, so I'll never go. She was like, for all that, I coulda just took my man.
That's where it's at. Now, what I will say is I did take a family girls trip. Now, that your family you don't get to pick, right? I can't date my family. I can't say that I want to trade them out. That was a little touch and go. We survived it and we went back again. Um, we went to Vegas, of course. We have the itinerary queen, that is me. Then we have the bossy one. Then we have the grumpy one. Then we had the one who she can't wait for nobody. She like if you're not ready by 10 o'clock, she gone at 10:01. Like, I mean, I just needed 2 more minutes. Like, but however, because it was family and we know each other. So that's once again about non-personalities. When we got on that flight to leave to go home, and each and every night, we end up smiling, laughing, and joking. And we went on another one. We fuss all over again.
Go ahead. I guess that's fair. I don't know. The most I mean, you and I travel, but I haven't had. I mean, maybe a couple's one, but
And
I don't have no real bad experiences.
love a couple trip.
I
I feel like the
have
couple trip is the best.
It depends
I
on
have
who I'm
one
coupling with.
experience
I had some bad
where
experiences with the person that I took.
But did you enjoy the couples trip?
No, I need a do-over. Go
Because you
ahead,
didn't
Mina.
enjoy the couple. It wasn't the girls trip. It was the mate.
Yes. Well, whatever. Call it what you want. Mm. Mina, what was your experience? What you say?
um how do you feel about taking your friends around your family? Say like your out of town family. Oh, that's one of the depend. I don't know.
So
It's
suppose
gonna depend on.
Tasha and I are friends and my family's having an event. And at the event I decided to take Tasha, like, come hang out, have fun. Get down there and Tasha's not really being Tasha at the moment. And you get mad with your friend or like would that actually like I'm not gonna say get mad, but would that damage the friendship a little bit?
Yeah. I think anytime you have some type of friction is going to, especially if the communication not good with between you and that friend. Like some people they can be the coolest and the bestest of friends until some friction get involved and then the whole shit just collapse because they ain't really good at. There are so many friendships that have died that might could be fixed with simple communication, but
That's
yeah.
that's exactly why I don't call you my friend until we able to get through friction. Man, you gotta go through some things. We gotta know that just because I don't like rocks and you don't like fish, we can still be together and go to the aquarium. Like we have to be able to make it work. We don't have to be able to talk through some things. Like
Yeah.
I'm not even calling you my friend until we go through some things. I'm not calling you my man until we go through some things. I just need to know who I'm with.
See, I think for me, I was always different. Like, I don't know. I was calling these people friends
Hopping around.
because I knew them from elementary school.
No.
You know what I'm saying? I'm calling them friends. I'm thinking we friends, James. And whole time, I guess I mean, you
You
just
just
got,
know each other. You just yeah,
yeah,
that's it. You just know 'em.
yes. I learned that the hard way. Boy, what year was that? 2021?
Oh,
2021?
that's recent.
Yeah, it was recent, but I lost so many. So you know when that post come up, they be like, how many of y'all still got friends from high school or middle school or whatever? I can't really say that no more.
You out the game. Um, yeah, just gotta be
I
careful
don't
what you
have
pray.
and I'm way past high school and middle school. Well,
Okay,
yeah, it's even harder now maintaining friendships because like James said, like once you start having kids and you got, marriages and work and all of that, it's even hard to maintain if they not real, like if they not legitimate friendships, they gonna fall by the wayside anyway.
Mhm.
it ain't not
But
real friends. Because
that's
real
what
friends can,
I said.
yeah, they can go through all that. Okay, I got a scenario. I got a trip scenario, right? So let's just say all of us in this group, we decide to that's on this live right now. We decide to go on a trip, right? We're doing a couples trip. However, Mina's guy, who we've all met before because we all did things before, all hung out together before, but Mina's guy doesn't come. Mina shows up to the trip with a brand new guy. But we all know the guy she actually still dates. It's still her boyfriend. But she shows up with someone else.
That's none of my business.
So when we see the guy again, because next we go back around the guy at the next cookout, are we all smiling at him and we all cool?
It's none of my business.
So you don't break bro code, James.
Just
I don't break no codes. That's none of my business.
hold
Whatever you
on,
got going on, that's what you got going on.
hold on, because now that boy that brings me to like a second portion of stuff that I wanted to discuss today too. Was like, would you tell your friend, your this other person? So James is saying no, right? I feel like
You tell him. You tell him.
We didn't went to this man's house. We eating this
Hey,
man food. This man
hey.
is always cooking every time we go to the matter of fact, Mina lives with the guy.
Mm, 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 Still none of my business. They could they can have an open relationship. They could be
that
polygamous.
is so
They
awkward.
How
could be
was
none of, and that's why it's none of our business.
That is too awkward.
okay? Well, one friendships had to have started first. That's what
So
I'm
it
with you,
depends
Mina.
on
That
who am
that's
I more loyal to? That's
that's what
what
I
I was
felt.
getting ready to say. Whichever one was, yeah, that's the one.
Whoever
I
introduced, if you introduce me to the guy, Nina, I have no loyalty to him. He
not
just
at
gonna have to
all.
find out when he find out, and I'm gonna still be
Lis
over your house eating y'all burgers when he cook them.
Still
Listen, if
calling
you
them
out
bro.
Yep.
Brother.
no shit. That ain't my business. Ain't no
None of my
email.
business. None of my business.
That's gonna be so awkward. I hope y'all don't
But now let me ask this question. So let's flip it, right? Okay, so Tasha,
Mm-hmm.
you say like you out, right? Say like you out at the mall eating, whatever, right? And
Mm-hmm.
you just so happen to see Jenny's husband or boyfriend or whatever, whoever she's dating at the time, with someone else.
I'm
What do you do in that
I
situation? Do
am
you mind
calling
your
her.
business?
No, absolutely. Now I'm calling her right then there. I don't care if the back of his head look familiar. If the back of his head look familiar, if he got on the same
Oh my
shoes that I
God.
know he always wear, I'm calling her like, where he at? Because this guy have on the same hat that he has on. Now I can't see his face. He's only walking forward, but you might want to call him real quick and just see where he at. Absolutely. I'm loyal to her at all
Okay.
times.
Yeah,
Okay.
Imma have to
So
go with her
even
on
if you know that they not gonna break up or whatever the case may be, she not gonna leave him, you would still say, I'm gonna say something.
Absolutely. Because what I didn't do, because I'm not about breaking up happy homes, but I am about informing you of some information. Okay, so I'm going to definitely tell you that I seen him. Am I going to say you got to break up with him? No. Most men cheat. I understand. That's not a thing that's not a deal breaker. You know, you can
Oh,
get through
Paul.
cheating. But what I am going to let you know is he out there creeping and cheating. What you do with the
James.
news information is your business.
James, she capping. Don't even I see your face when she said that part. Don't what you just say about what go ahead, James. Ask her what you was about to say.
Talking about all men cheat. That's a
Most men
lie.
cheat, James.
That's a lie.
Most. Most.
That's not even the part I thought he was talking
They
about.
do
Not
cheat. All men do cheat. If they haven't, they
99.9%.
have.
Look at him. He's not gonna join anymore, guys. We are not tag teaming. We're not gonna gang
Oh,
you
yeah.
could stay he could stand his old tag. He'll
Yeah.
be
Hey,
okay. This is
defend
the
the 1%.
1%. This
Defend the
the
1%.
1%.
It's
This the
more than
1%.
1%.
How many percent? 1.2?
It's more than that. All the dudes I know that's married, they don't cheat.
Okay.
You just
Okay.
said you're not going to tell, James. You already told us you're not going to tell. You said
Yeah,
it's not your business.
but if I know they not, but I know when they not cheating.
No,
You
that's
just said
real. We don't know. Allegedly.
a lot.
Put it like this: most of the guys I know be like, "Yo, it costs you much to cheat, and I don't make that much. That's out of my tax bracket."
Oh, they
They're
got
rich.
cheap holes. I ain't trying to hear that. They got cheap
I'm
holes.
about to say
Oh,
You, it's,
God.
we're not even going to talk about the little coworker. We know about the
I
break
was
room.
afraid to say you ain't gonna talk about them work wives.
No.
I know y'all ain't talking because y'all started this whole work wife and work husband thing.
Mm-mm.
no.
We talking,
Yeah,
James.
y'all,
We talking,
y'all started.
James.
Y'all started
I
that.
don't think that females actually started that. I think it's the men because the women be being overly friendly to the men at work, bringing them food and shit. And that's when you know the term work wife got started. I don't think women started that.
Right.
You just said the woman was bringing food to the man. So
But
who you think started?
she's single. He the one should be
No,
can't
no,
take your
man.
food.
No, most of these people is not single. Neither parties.
We
Well,
need to no, because we need to have strong willpower. My female coworker can bring me food, then my male coworker can bring me food. That we need to keep it at the lunch table. You need not to be going into the
yeah.
break room privately.
Yeah, no, but
Exactly.
see,
That's
they
where
be
that stigma of men and women can't be friends come from.
They can't, and they can't.
but here's the
They
thing though.
can't, James.
Are you crazy? I got a lot of female friends that I have never crossed the line with, and
Hey,
don't think I will.
and
Didn't you
you
say
never
the thing?
now
You
that
said
is
thing.
Well,
true.
I don't want to.
You said
That
I
is
thing.
don't
that
want to.
that
You
is
said
true.
thing.
I got a
Listen,
lot of them that I don't want to cross the
listen.
line with.
Let me give you my
That
theory of how.
no,
Let me give you my
no,
theory.
no. I feel like that is a whole nother podcast in itself. Can men and women
Go.
be friends?
Hey,
Are you sure?
hey,
Because
you
I'm
can
about to
be. Hey,
tap that right now. So if you want me to
go
put a
ahead.
plug in it, you let me
No,
know.
go ahead.
Absolutely.
Go
No,
ahead.
wait.
Yeah.
On.
Listen,
On.
here's my theory, Mister. I don't. Men and women can be friends. You and this said friend. Well, he
Right.
be like he be capping anyway, acting like he can wait. But I'm gonna keep going with my scenario. You and this sad friend are y'all lost in the woods in a cabin. Okay, y'all have been
That's
in. No,
no. We're
no,
going
no.
with
You're gonna listen
everyday
to this
life. Oh,
story.
that's a story. I'm talking about real life.
No, no, because no, you could listen, James. You're gonna listen to my story. Now,
You just gonna
you,
force me to listen.
I will force feed you. Open up, open wide,
You
coming
know what
in.
they call that, right? You
It,
know what they
it,
call that, right? You know what
open
they call that.
wide,
You know what they
open
got a word for that, right? You know they got a word for that, right? It's called rape.
wide. Ain't nothing wrong with a little handcuff and a little
Oh
force.
my god.
Um,
Oh my
stay
god.
focused. Get to my story. You trying to not to listen to my story, James?
All
Okay.
right, go ahead. I'm gonna listen. Go ahead.
You let's just say you're and your male friend. You and your male friend get lost on an island, right? It's just you and your male friend. Y'all not gonna do nothing. Y'all gonna figure out how to get off that island. That's all y'all gonna do. Rewind. Y'all been on the island for 6 months. Y'all gonna figure it out. You on the island with your female friend for 6 months. What y'all doing?
Nothing.
Say I'll believe it. Same scenario, right? It's 6 months. I mean 6 months. You on it, there's only one hotel room left. You sharing, you're okay with your wife sharing a room with our male best friend?
No. Why is we even putting each other in that predicament?
Because men and women can be friends. You can share a friend with, she can share, not
That's
different. We
easy to
friends or not?
say.
We friends or not?
That's different.
See, James.
We friends until we get to the hotel room?
Nah. Scenario. I'm talking about something that's actually gonna happen.
Keep
That
it
can
quiet.
happen.
Actually gonna happen.
That can happen. Okay,
That could not happen.
it can happen. We about to go on a girls trip, right?
Oh,
Girls and guys
you
trip.
said girls.
I'm sorry, we all going on a trip. Right now, all of us right now, we said we about to go on a trip. We all friends, we going to the trip. Okay?
Mm.
We all book a room. However, something happened with the hotel, a lot of stuff going on. We get there and they only have one room. That means all four of us in one room. James, your girlfriend okay with that? You about to get gang banged.
That ain't gonna happen.
I said, is your girlfriend okay with that?
That wouldn't happen though.
So you're not gonna answer the question.
That's like a
Gangbang?
one in a
No,
million.
just being stuck in a room.
That's like a one in a million type of scenario. Give me something that's valid, something real, something that actually like could happen like tomorrow.
Okay, your female best friend asked to stay at your place because she's waiting for the lease to come through on her house,
Okay. Okay.
and she need to live with you for the next 2 months. Your girlfriend okay with
Two
that?
months. That's not real either. If she can get a new apartment, you mean 30 days?
30 days.
2 weeks.
30,
2 weeks.
30
2 weeks.
days. Nope, 30 days. It won't come through for 30 days. Can she stay with you for 30 days? You only got a one bedroom apartment.
What? No, I ain't gonna do that. I've only got a one bedroom apartment. I wouldn't even put myself in that predicament. I set myself up for
What?
failure.
What setting yourself up for failure for what? When you let your homeboy do it?
That's different. I ain't gonna try to sleep with him.
So you just said you wouldn't try. Thank you. Point proving
So
exposed.
what if she try
Where's
to
my
make a move
gavel?
on me? What if she try to make a move on me? All right.
Thank you.
Dripping. Try to make a
Once you
move on
put
you don't
you put
need to
yourself,
have to
but
oblige.
You don't, but
exactly.
you know you shouldn't put yourself in those type of dumb scenarios.
This is why my man can't have female friends. Thank you.
So all right. So that's different. So when you're in
What's
a relationship, because when you're in a relationship, yeah, females ain't let you in. No, you can have a acquaintance like a female, hey, how you doing type person, but you ain't gonna have no female friend where you calling them and something go wrong. A female, but no, that's not gonna happen. That's
so what happens?
unrealistic.
What what happens if me and you, James, are best friends? We are cool. We never did anything. You're not trying to do nothing to me and me. I'm not trying to do nothing with you. You about to get married,
Mhm.
and your wife says you got to cut me off. We have been
Don't
friends for
be taking
15 years.
don't be taking my question. We was friends longer than 15 years.
Why are
That
you
was
making this
not
personal?
because I'm feeling triggered now.
Okay.
Why?
James, you cutting your
Mhm.
best friend off cause your wife said you can't have a female best friend. We ain't never did
Like I
nothing.
got, like I got cut off completely. Like I can't speak to her ever again.
Yes.
No, you can't have big booty Judy walking around at your wedding looking better than your wife.
She can't come to the wedding.
So
The
we asking
fucking
you.
wedding.
That's a little harsh. And then she got some insecurities that she need to take care of.
So you,
'Cause
so with your
I
wife,
wouldn't do.
is your wedding day? Your wife said no. What do you say? You vetoing her?
That's a hard one right there.
I don't know one that's gonna veto their
Mm.
wife because
Nah,
I
you
feel
ain't
like
gonna trump your wife.
if they veto the wife, then she gonna automatically feel like, oh, it's
She,
for
yeah, you
this.
gonna mess. Yeah, they gonna read more
First
into it.
off, how do you have a best friend for 15 years and they're not even accepting you? That, you know what I mean? Best friends come along with the package deal, whether it's male or female. If you're best friends, that's what it is. So why didn't y'all establish that before the marriage even got there?
Yeah, before, yeah.
But I think in this maybe it was okay. It was cool before they got married, or maybe once they
Allegedly.
decided to get married. I don't know, but it got cut at right at that moment, and
Mm.
I don't I don't
You must have did something.
Ever had like any type of
You must have
What
blew him
you
a kiss on the side or something.
what you did? What you did, Jen?
Hey,
I
you
didn't
did
do
something.
anything.
You
Yeah,
must
I
have
didn't do
you must have
nothing, but
danced on him or something.
but y'all never had a past at all.
no,
So you
None of
ain't
you
dance
said
on him or
yes.
nothing.
no, dance on them, no.
I don't know. You ain't never touched you inappropriately or nothing. Oh, that what? What?
Did he
That sound like
have
something.
did he have a coming moment before the wedding and was like, listen, I got something I gotta get off my chest. You know, my best
See,
friend Jen, like,
I
something happened at one time in band camp. So, like, was it
no,
one of
but
them?
no, but what I assumed or whatever, because when you don't get the answers, you start making your own assumptions and stuff. So, okay, maybe on like Tasha was saying, like, I know my feelings, I know my point of view, but maybe there was some whatever on his part, and so you know what I mean. He felt like he had to cut me off.
I mean, he did what he had to do to save his marriage, so I get
I
it.
just want I just want to point out, as soon as you said that you lost this friend, James, Mr. Men and women can be friends, kept throwing you under the bus saying that you did all these things. You couldn't just be a good friend?
No,
It, eh,
she looks sneaky. She looks sneaky.
How'd you look sneaky?
She look like she a little sneaky. She a little sneaky.
no, no,
He was her, he was her, he was she was his she was his work wife.
Yeah, yeah, look like that. Yeah.
Bringing him
They
food and
got,
whatnot.
yeah, they got a little closer. They got closer than close.
did though, no, y'all, for real. If I did, I would rather him or even her tell me that like straight up so that I know what I did. Don't have me sitting over here looking like, well, my invitation
You
must have
don't
got
know
lost
what
in
you
the
did?
mail. Huh?
You don't know nothing at all what you did?
She was still waiting for her
Because
wedding
most women
invitation.
know if a guy's into them. So you didn't do nothing extra. A little
No, I
extra
didn't do
cheese.
anything extra. He
Maybe
was
he got
in
the big piece of chicken.
You ain't tired. You ain't do the usher thing and get some cherries and try to put them in his mouth and nothing.
no, focus. He was in a long-term relationship before her. I was married. There was not I mean, like, there was nothing. And then I think I think that's yeah. My marriage was done. So I was single for a minute. He broke up from his that one girl, and then that's when he started dating this one, and they were together, and then they decided to get married. And yeah, I don't know. To
How
this
about
day,
she was
hold on, because I did speak to him after that. And that's when he gave me the excuse about like the place being so small.
he lied.
And I'm like, the difference is if I only got to invite 10 people, you were one of my 10. So it just kind of put that into perspective for me. So
Did
whatever
y'all
my
ever did y'all
situation,
ever do a friendship trip?
no, but in high school we were like a trio, so to speak. Like it was like like three of us.
Y'all ain't crossed them blurred lines, did y'all, in high school?
Not me. The other part of the trio, not me.
Once again, proving my point. Men and women cannot be friends.
Yeah, they can. It depends on the people. Just
So
say you can't be friends with a man.
she's not one of those people because she's sneaky, is what you saying.
No, I ain't saying that. I was just playing. But men and women can
I
be
was about to
friends.
say, don't put that out there because I'm
Yeah,
not sneaky.
men and women can be friends. That is
Somebody just told
bogus.
me today I was too direct. So
Mm-mm,
mm-mm.
mm-mm,
I
no.
Now
So
y'all
Mina,
gonna make me ask him. Y'all gonna make me.
ask him and then bring it back to the group chat. Mina,
Yes.
are you allowing your guy once you're in an actual relationship to have female friends?
Y'all can't do that.
Wait a minute.
Well,
'Cause
wait a minute. I'm a bit perplexed. Run that question back real quick, Tasha.
If you get married, it is your will your husband be allowed to have female friends?
Nope, I can answer that one right
I
now.
would
Nope.
have
Nope.
thought I heard that question say if I decide to get into a relationship, which you were actually correct.
Mm-hmm.
But absolutely not.
Thank
No,
you.
Told you.
he's not
Thank you.
allowed to have a female. Now, I will say this. I'm not that shallow that if this friend was before me, they had a longevity, you know, they had a 15-year relationship before I came along, and she's already well off established, they can remain friends.
She gotta go. So
You
once again, this is how it becomes blurred, right? It becomes blurred because you said she could stay, right? You're fine with her staying, right, Mina?
Mhm.
Okay. So now she's at the house, y'all getting ready for the party. Okay.
Mhm.
But you gotta go pick up your daughter. Do you leave him and her there to finish decorating?
Mhm. Yeah, I sure
You got
will.
you got cameras in the house?
No, nope, I don't.
Okay, because I'm not
Because
leaving it.
you know what? I believe like this. Now, the first part of the story that I said was if she's already well off and established, so I take it that she has a husband too.
She don't.
And know
She
you
been
live by
single and mixing and mingle, and you know she a hoe.
well, then that's different. That's different. Because I did
listen,
state that if she was well off and established and she had her own thing going on, her own husband, then yes, I would. But if that's not, then no, I don't think so. But then I would think that my husband if that's really what he want or really like his type, he would have had the opportunity to have it. And he probably 9 times out of 10 already didn't had it. So he made the decision for me.
He
Yeah,
did.
that wasn't it over there.
It's not,
So
but I don't want anybody shaking their butt in my man's face right there while they got all this opportunity. And I had just cussed them out last night, and now she over there bent over talking about she picking up a piece of paper. Nope.
now, see, if he was my husband, he'd already know when she bent over to pick up that piece of paper, you gonna kick her in the ass. That's it. That's all. And if you don't, when you get home, we gotta.
Then wait, why he didn't kicked in the ass though?
Because she bent over in front of him picking up a piece of paper. And she could have very well turned around the other way. It was
Put her mouth
intentional.
in front of him?
Huh?
And put her mouth in front of him? Nope.
No. Side view. Side view. Okay.
Oh, she got to do a side. No, we not doing none of
Leave
that.
the paper
Mm-mm.
there. It
Leave,
ain't
that's
never.
what I'm
It
say. Leave the paper.
ain't,
Where is the broom and the dustpan, honey?
leave the paper there. Things is not. It's inevitable because what if you have your husband works for this major company, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the company gives him an assistant. This assistant done been there for about 10 years and whatever the case may be, bad body and all. What am I supposed to make him do? Fire the assistant?
Absolutely. They don't have any males.
But he didn't appoint the assistant. The company appointed her.
I think it all depends on the job. Like like how long are they staying together? I feel like I'm gonna just use this profession, right?
Here's
It
coffee. You have these messages. Your wife's online too.
right, the wife. No, it's the same thing as like police. I feel like 99.9% of police cheat. So if you have
My
that's
God.
we
They
say
do.
1%
They
of them.
cheat with each other. That's
That's
the
what I was
bad
about to
part.
say. So if his partner, just like you said, he didn't pick his partner, but if his partner is a female partner, they spending all these hours riding around, chilling, doing whatever together, picking up, you pick up coffee this week, I'm picking up lunch this week. No. Mm-mm. Nope.
They
That's it.
saying all nurses cheat. That's
They
great.
do cheat
Well,
together.
I'm not a nurse and I'm not a cop, so I'm with all of it.
They definitely in there together.
That's
Mm.
crazy. Y'all crazy. I have a friend that I have never even thought of doing on with. And we've been friends since I'm gonna say like 2006.
Mhm.
But you also just said if you get married, she gotta go.
I don't think this
And he
mother.
also
She
said
like
that
my
he can't
she
be,
like my
he
friend.
can't,
She like my kid's godmother. Like I
you
couldn't
also
do that.
said you can't be in a hotel room with her and you want,
Oh
you,
no, I
you
could do that. Like
wait. You said this your kid's godmother and you won't even let her stay on your sofa for 30 days?
oh yeah, ain't nobody doing that. No, we ain't doing it. That's not real. That's not a real scenario. That's
That
not
is
real.
a, you know how many people need a coach?
That's a real scenario. That
Listen,
yeah.
it's even realer scenarios when your kids getting put out and them and their mother need a place to stay and you got a whole house. But your wife is saying no, but your kids is outside. What do you do?
Oh no, my kids can come, but she got pretty sure she got a sneaky link she can go.
See, wow. That's
But
all
just
right,
say she
yo.
don't. Now what?
That's not
He
my
just
problem. Don't even do
That
that because you already know my subject on baby mother. So my yeah, I ain't need my
He
baby
throwing
mother.
her
Wouldn't even, I
he
wouldn't
gonna walk
even.
to
Yeah,
the bridge and say, there you
nah, I bet
go.
she
Here's your
got if
tent.
she was on fire. I wouldn't even piss on her. Hey,
mm,
that's terrible.
hey.
I'll never forget that when I asked my daughter's father that like um we had to move or something and I asked like, the lease ain't gonna be ready. I can't move until da 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 da. Need somewhere to stay. And he straight up was like, she can
Nope,
come.
but you
She
can.
can come.
All right.
I was like, oh god damn. I can't sleep on a bunk bed or nothing.
Nah,
It's not right. Mine's can come. I got a sofa. You got a sofa.
That's what I'm saying. Like, well, well, me
Mm.
now.
That happens more often than
I'ma
what
I'ma
you
just shut up.
Mm.
Imma just shut up.
Yeah,
One
see,
of 'em
now
I'm like
now you
friends with. Why are
nah.
you saying that?
Wait, wait. What you guys say, James? What you guys say?
Y'all ain't doing that. So if I was, let's just say your baby father say, "Yo, I'm down and out, real. I'm between jobs. I'm between places. I need somewhere to stay for 2 nights. Just
Yes,
2 nights. Two
absolutely,
nights.
absolutely.
And you got a boyfriend. You think
I,
that's gonna happen?
I'm going to tell my boyfriend. My boyfriend going to be upstairs and he going to be downstairs.
That's you. Now you living in fantasy island.
Yeah, now that's a little bit
The plane,
Mm.
boss, the plane. Yeah, that's where you living at fantasy island.
Don't my boyfriend? First of all, don't my boyfriend got a house? Why am I not at my boyfriend's house for those 2 days while he over there?
I'm just saying. You throwing
Who,
out all these
Jen?
scenarios. I'm just throwing
Jen,
out one
can you?
myself.
Jen, can you please tell him that if my kid's dad needs to stay at my house for 2 days, he can come
he
to
can
my
stay.
sofa.
He can
He can
stay.
stay.
He could.
He can stay.
He can stay.
Well, y'all must have a good
Well, yeah,
co-parenting
that because
situation.
yeah, I was gonna say that y'all have a good relationship
Yeah, y'all
because
got a good relationship. And some people don't have a
well,
good relationship.
obviously,
I'm married. What do you mean?
actually did.
What'd you say?
We were married. What do you mean?
Oh, that's different. That don't mean that some people's relationships with their exes is
Hello.
not good. It's not
Hello.
good.
That they
It's
be
not
the
good.
worst one.
Love forever. How dare I just for 2 days?
But here's the
I'm
thing
just saying.
I I'm such a kind-hearted person that I think even the one that I do feel like, I probably would still let him. He don't have nowhere to go. I'm not
Okay,
going.
so the shoe was on the
I
other foot.
wait. If you let that, yeah, okay, okay, okay. Is that gonna be a fire?
Mm.
My kids in here.
No, you didn't, because you took them all out. Chuck E. Cheese, something.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I ain't doing that.
Let me get back to these.
Right, because I don't even know how we got here.
I don't know.
Long
You,
story.
you the reason we got here.
Men and women can't be friends.
You talking about some man, you don't go ahead with your crazy scenario. You gonna listen
I,
to this story.
I try
That's
to tell
exactly what it
y'all.
was, a story.
Try to tell y'all every week. I be like, see, you just go so hard. You just be throwing
You
salt.
wait until you in that scenario, James, and you let us know how it went.
What? What?
When she
What?
come out the
No.
bathroom talking about some, I thought you left the room.
What?
She came out the bathroom.
Where's we going? What is we doing?
Y'all in the hotel room.
Oh no, we ain't doing that. We would never get caught. I would never get caught with the banana in the tailpipe like that. No, we
It's
would
your
never do that.
friend.
I don't care who we is. We ain't doing that. Not if
Me
I'm
and
the- oh,
me and my friend could go. Right, Jim? Can't we stay
oh.
in the same hotel room together?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's you and Jen.
Why? What's the difference? We're friends.
So you and Tyrone can stay in the same room together, and
Me and
and
men and
She
women
slept
cannot.
in the same bed with a man before and have not done anything with him.
Hey, me too.
Nothing.
Me too. I don't believe men and women can be friends. So that's all I'm saying. But yes, I've done that as well. All I know is men and women can't be friends, and you keep acting like I don't know why you act like. Okay,
You don't have
here's an
no
example.
friend.
No, here's an example of a story that actually happens. True, it was a true story. Um, because the lady at my job was telling me about it. They went out of town. They went to it was either Jamaica or Bahamas. They went there and they went to go book. They booked the Airbnb, but the Airbnb that they booked was double booked. So it was like a big trip. So it was like men and women. It ended up happening that only one house was available. The other house wasn't. So therefore, everybody had to just share that same house, men and women. So therefore, they had to cohabitate. So that can actually happen. All I'm saying
A
is my dude, my
one in a million.
my dude is not calling me talking about I'm stuck in a Airbnb 1 bedroom apartment with my friend. Huh?
If he was stuck there, you gonna go get him?
He ain't never got stuck because why he got there. And if he's stuck there because he wanted to be there and we are no longer together.
What if it was a business trip?
What business trip is he on that he not with me? He is my business.
Oh, God. What if you had to work or stay home with the kids? And
Like
he
I
was
never
going to
heard,
like a conference or something.
baby. He doing all these things and why is he with her? Why is he not with me? It doesn't make sense.
Oh no.
See, now you see what you just said right there? The stories you done gave and all that. Say that again. They don't make what? Say it. You can say it. You can say it's okay. It's okay.
No,
They don't
it
make what?
it doesn't make sense for my man to
There
be
you
on
go.
another
There
trip
you
with a
go.
female.
You ain't gotta go into
But
all that. Just say that one word.
Mhm.
It don't make sense.
So
Right.
what tells me what this tells me, James, is you limit your interactions with your friends. So you wouldn't do a friendship group trip. Whereas though your female friends and your male friends just all decide like all of us about to go right now, we going to bike week.
James
Mm.
getting a call again. Didn't this happen?
You want? I'll give you one. I'm gonna give you a real scenario that's really happened. This is something that happens to me every year. So I go on a trip. My daughter's best friend, mother, she's a single mother. I'm a single father. We go to Great Wolf Lodge every year for the last 3 years together. Stay in the same room with the kids. We don't do anything.
You just told me that you would never be in a room with James. The
Just
text is
and
getting lost.
I got and the thing
Look, the thing didn't even want
no.
his lies to come out.
Right.
Huh?
James getting
No. I'm telling
James
you,
is
hold
I'm
up.
telling y'all, he is booked and busy. Didn't this happen
Right.
last week?
Huh.
Are we
He had
live?
the
Are we live? I feel like somebody is in his inbox hitting him like over there, like stop lying, James.
Hold on,
Mm.
hold on, hold on. I'm about to show you right now.
Come on, get this
Hold on.
phone under control.
he
Yeah,
got
I'm
the
about to,
show.
What you ready to show us?
We didn't turn this into show and
How
tell.
men and
yeah,
women
because
can be
y'all want
friends?
yeah, since y'all want proof, y'all want all this proof all the time.
You
Let me give
okay?
you
Okay, I'm glad you said y'all took the kids. So what happens when the kids are at the pool? Are y'all at the pool together? She got her teeny weeny bikini.
yeah.
Where you at, James? Are you gonna dry
At
her
the
off?
pool with the kids. No, we
She said
just out there,
she said,
we
can you
just
put some
chill.
sunscreen on her back? Can you put sunscreen on her back?
Yeah, why not?
You know, that's my point. You know what? You know why this is all okay, James? Because you said
Well,
the two key words. You're single and she's single. But best believe if you had a wife or she had a husband,
it wouldn't happen.
Mm.
why not? If this is your annual trip,
My wife
good.
ain't going,
Let me
she ain't going
let me
for that.
let me tag Mina into this. Because she said that if this was way before her. This is their annual trip that they have taken for the last
Mm.
15 years.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't marry this man. Does the annual trip stop or do you let it continue to happen?
No, it's gonna stop. Or unless you go with
We're
them.
gonna go.
Yeah, yeah, I'm about to say
Yeah,
that'll
we're
happen.
gonna go. They can continue it, but we're gonna go. And then
No,
he
okay,
James
won't
so
be
have to worry
putting
Can I?
about it.
How can
you
I
be
show you
putting
all this?
those
How can I? I can't
you
even.
you're not gonna be putting no suntan lotion on her back with your wife there.
exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Well, that wouldn't happen. Like, but if we the single, yeah, you can men and women can be friends. But when you in a relationship, you still can be friends, but you gonna have
Right.
friends with
And see, we
boundaries.
could get in the whole
Boundaries.
friend
You're
thing
going to have
because
boundaries. Y'all and the stuff that you talk about, the scenarios that you talking about, they cross all boundaries. It's
Best
unreal.
friend.
They are unreal. That's unreal. They don't make sense
You
because you
just talking about you
crossing
about to
boundaries.
you over here low suntan lotion your friend up at the
But
pool.
the thing is, I'm
How you
single.
James,
She's
how you gonna
single.
get a girlfriend? How you gonna get a girlfriend if you at the pool lotioning up another one?
Hey, hey, maybe I'm not. I don't know.
Okay, I'm just asking. You don't even know. Your
Oh,
future wife could have been that great with large, but you'll
I
never
doubt
find
it.
her.
I doubt it.
Cause why
It's
you
a
doubt it?
family thing. It's family oriented. It's kids and
Are,
families.
are you not
Yeah,
that
the
single?
kids gotta go to sleep at some point.
Yes, thank you.
And that's
And if
what I'm
you
in the casino because the casino is right next door.
exactly, but you at the casino with who? Your friend, your
Myself.
female friend.
No, I'm in the
Right.
casino by myself because I want to play blackjack.
So where your female friend?
I don't know, doing what she want to do.
All I'm saying is you keep carrying this female friend around, you blocking your blessings.
Oh
That
my
be,
God.
that's why
Oh
I know
my.
you've been single for so long. You walked around with
Maybe.
female friends.
Hey, maybe. Well, it's saving me from the evil women out here that I might not need to be with.
The evil women, but you're going to say that all men don't cheat?
I'm playing, yo. God,
Ooh,
I
women
think
cheat more
I'm
than men.
tripping.
doing that.
Women cheat more than men, and women.
Allegedly.
No, and allegedly, that's real. Women cheat more than men. They wear their
That's a
hearts
whole.
on their sleeve.
We're
Women
gonna
wear
have
their
to
hearts
have
on their
that.
sleeve.
We're gonna have that now. That one we gonna pin, cause James, you gonna need some help in
No, I'm
this group
not.
chat.
I'm not gonna need no help
You
with
gonna
that
need
one.
some help. Yeah, you are.
Nah,
You ain't gonna be able to hold the whole population down on your own.
I can
Not
do it.
on
I
that
can do it.
topic.
I can do it.
Not on that
Cause
topic.
'cause y'all some scandalous cheaters. Huh?
So
Scandalous, she say.
Y'all cheat to hurt a nigga feelings.
What
We're
do y'all do?
supposed to.
Men
All
cheat
we,
because they
all we do,
men cheat. I'm gonna tell you like this: men cheat because they stupid.
But women, most
all
times,
we,
if we cheat, it's for a reason.
all
We're
we
not
do is
just gonna
revenge
say,
cheat.
"Oh, we
You
want to
No,
cheat
revenge
because
no.
we
cheat
look
only.
good."
You
Y'all can cheat.
revenge cheat only.
Women to cheat because a nigga ain't paying them no attention at home.
My
Revenge cheat only.
James,
Instead of pulling a man to the side, say, "Babe, we need to do this, this, and this," or
he was
talk
Oh, he
about it. Nope,
capping.
he
nope,
was
He
nope.
capping.
he was
He
made
capping.
Y'all,
aware
how am I
that he was
capping? Y'all the
slipping.
ones cheating.
He was made aware that he was slipping. Best believe a woman gonna let you know when you slipping. She ain't gonna just go automatically
All right,
start cheating.
so if a man never cheated on you, right? He never cheats, never cheated. Don't think about cheating, but he just a busy man. He caught up chasing a bag. Y'all, you got everything in the world you can ask for, and you don't even work. Cause they the ones that cheat. The ones that stay at home and one a man is 6 foot and one nigga making six figures and the nigga
That's
doing
not true. The ones
everything.
that work cheat because we
This is
got
my
the work
turn. This is my
husband.
turn. This is my turn. Y'all had y'all turn. The ones that's got all that time on their hands be the ones that cheat the most.
Uh,
James,
mm-mm.
James,
James is triggered.
Oh, my text
we
messages is going off
James,
over here.
James, we definitely gonna pin that.
People is going, my
We
phone is
'Cause we
blowing
had an
up.
hour already, and we can go a whole nother hour if you really want to dive into this whole cheating thing, sir. We really can go a whole nother hour. So let's put a pin in that one, sir.
That that sounds like
Uh,
the next group chat to me.
yes, it does. And James, you might want to find you one of your non-cheating
My cousin
homeboys.
just texted me, yeah, yeah.
Well, then you should have your cousin, a non-cheater, to join
Oh,
in here if you're
Oh
gonna have
man,
a leg to
yo,
stand on.
it's hard to
Here,
change. My phone blowing up.
here
This is
goes
how
some
for
other
the
reasons, y'all.
to
Some
check
other
the list.
reasons why these I guess these chat
group trips.
trips. My glass is gone. These trips didn't work.
Money,
Bossy, we got
people,
another Bossy.
money.
And cause she listen, it's a story in here about money. We went on a trip. One girl came with no money. When I say no
Mm.
money, she had no
Mm.
money. So the whole trip, they buying her food, they sharing her share of the rides, all of this. She never had any money the whole time on the trip. Basically, she got there and was like, "Yeah, I don't have no money." So that's another one that came up.
Pack her
Um,
up. Pack
Mm.
her up.
you not gonna be you not gonna be her friend no more. She gonna have to go
No,
home early.
you gotta go.
I
She
can't say
got to
that
stay in
because
the room.
if you're my friend, I probably know your financial situation, so I got you.
Okay.
That
But
wouldn't bother me.
I'ma say that before we get there, though. I ain't gonna just go on a trip and be like, I ain't got no money.
You would have to you this would have had to been a pattern for you. If this is the first time that you did this to me, you got it. If I know that you're the broke friend that never got it and you do this on a regular, you're not even going with me in the first place. You gotta get your own room. We not even doing. I'm not even doing split the check because I ain't eating. I'm over there at the bar. I'm just coming over there after. Matter of fact, I'm full. I'm coming to dinner full because I'm not eating with you. So
Dang.
This would say, all I'ma say is tracks shedding everywhere. The weaves be getting a little messy. That is hilarious. Let me count. Let me count the number of thoughts that I see. I see thoughting, thought behavior, thought
Oh.
activity.
Oh. Mm.
There's a lot.
Girls trips
Thought.
are that behavior?
did you not know your friend was a
I
thought
don't
before
know.
you bought her?
Y'all should know that.
I mean, they might have thought that she was gonna rein it in. Now imagine we sharing a room.
Y'all should know Tasha is as loose as a goose before y'all get out there.
I love-
I'm loose for only one baby boy.
Oh my
Mm.
God.
oh, I guess I should have said that when he said I was sneaky.
Hmm.
What
Right.
what make me sneaky? My glasses?
I was just joking. Oh my God. Y'all take it too
It's the truth
serious.
She
behind
not about to let you live that
it.
down. Next
I
week she gonna
know.
ask you again why she's sneaky.
I see.
No,
Ah, please.
you know why? You know why? Because he not the first person that said that. That's why.
Hey,
Why I was
Trigger.
asking him that.
Were you triggered?
I just
Wow.
wanted to know why you said it. Liz one. I went on a girls trip. Did somebody say this? I went on a girls trip and one of them bought their husband. We was
No,
all
I ain't never
he
had.
said we was all looking crazy. I wonder what happened with the husband at the like
Oh.
was he
That's a good idea. My husband coming and he could just get us our own room.
I see, and in the commercial where the husband came to the husband went to the girls trip and he
Wait
was
for me.
carrying the bags.
no, I ain't
He
see
was
that
carrying all the
commercial.
bags.
I don't see nothing wrong with it. That's
Is he
why
is
couples
he
trips
going
are
on
better than girls trips.
he going on all the excursions with us and all of that? He gonna just be like one of the girls?
No, he don't got time for all that.
So what he gonna do? Be in the room the whole time? He might as well stay home.
He doing him until I get back.
All by himself.
It's a
I
lot of
don't know
things.
because that
Is
time
it
nope,
is it
because that
sports
time
season?
I went
There's
on
a lot of games on.
Like right now, there's a lot of games on.
Yeah.
no, because I tried that one time. I tried to balance the two, and that didn't go so hot. He was
What didn't go so
mad at
high?
me because he felt like I left him to go do this, and what do you expect?
I went on a trip with a couple and I had a blast.
You had a blast. You don't
Mm.
know what she had to go through when she got back in that room.
That's
That's it.
You just left me all day long. God damn it.
That's why you don't put yourself in them situations. If you're gonna do a couples trip. You gonna do a girls trip, go with your girls. If you gonna do a guys trip, go with your guys.
However, things happen. Things happen. It was supposed to be a couples trip. It ended up one couple and then one lonely single. But you gotta make it work.
But I told that person to stay home at the point that yours dropped off, I said you should probably just stay home.
Mm.
Mhm.
Blast. I had a
So
blast.
did I. So
Mm-hmm.
did I.
I ain't never done
Allows
nothing
him to
crazy
have his
like that.
time with you. I mean, Dad, he went the whole trip. Well, he
You
must
did.
share.
That's what I'm saying. I thought I was balancing, but
Yes.
I guess not. So anyway, I would never do that again.
Well, how
Mm-mm.
you know?
But yeah,
You might be the third person this time. You not with that? You gotta experience what I experienced.
no, I can be the third. I'm saying I will never couple. I won't do that again.
You just ain't go with the right one. And I just want to let you know that all these trips are ending with the same. Yeah, he's the common denominator.
Starting, cheating, husband. I told you about the one where they told on the homeboy already.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yes, so okay, since we need to wrap up in a positive note here. Hmm, we're not necessarily saying no group trips. We're just saying know the people that you're tripping with.
Absolutely.
That is
Make sure
true.
they got money. Make sure they not a thought. Make sure they ain't got no tracks. Sight.
Wait a minute. I
Mm,
came with
mm,
my
mm.
tracks and I'm leaving with it. It might be a little. I clean up the bathroom sink now.
Let's see. That's the problem. Didn't I tell you about that slob? She ain't clean up her tracks. Anyway, um,
And I would be the sleeper, so yeah, be
oh
mad at
yeah,
me.
so we're gonna have to put Mina in a different room because if she get up at 6 o'clock, like we going to work,
I think that that's sometimes the issue with group trips is trying to save money and get one room. When everybody has their own space,
Yeah, that's better.
it
Right.
works out so much better.
Yes, I agree.
When we're
yeah,
just
because
saying that we're going to meet at the pool at a certain time, and Mina can decide that she want to come at the pool when we're about to leave the pool, it all works. But when we're in the room and we're trying to get ready, and she keeps throwing the covers over her head, blowing like we waking her up when she know that we gotta get dressed, that causes problems.
that's
Right.
what I was about to
Curtains
say.
open, all of that noise. Yeah, you're right.
That's what I
And
was
Hmm.
then
about
not
to
only
say.
that, it's the sleeping issue. Like, I don't like snoring and I can't sleep with the TV on. Some people are different. They have to
Hmm.
sleep with the TV on or something like that. Like, no, that for me, that's different. I can't.
Yeah, I think that
I'm
if you
a compromiser. I can I can adjust to any situation. So although I prefer no noise and although I'm a snorer, but I prefer no noise and no light. If you're a person who likes to leave the TV on, I'm not gonna bother it.
I think that when you do these, regardless of who you with, whether it's a friend, a family member, or whatever, when you day in, day out with a person, like you get to see behaviors and habits that you might not necessarily see, but you with this person 24 hours, so you are seeing them from the wake up to the and like even traveling with my mom, I need my own I need my own room. Like, I don't love her to death, but it's definitely one of those things, like, when you putting people in your own space I would love when I travel to put my kids in one room and me be in another because even being in a room with them can be a lot. One yeah, so that's
Mine's is my kids as well. I wish to be rich enough to put them in their room and me in
absolutely
my own. That's what I'm looking for. I can deal with a friend before I can deal with two children bickering. Mm-mm.
no, then never mind. Anyway, um sorry, talking about James' phone going off. Good thing I ain't connected to the by the cell
Right.
phone.
Okay. Y'all having a live and action night. Okay. We got to get off. Everybody got plans.
So
That's
we gonna go ahead
great.
and wrap. We gonna go ahead on and wrap this episode up. Um, thank y'all. Thank you all for joining me. I really do appreciate you, James, for real. Next week, because we gonna touch on this, and you gonna need some
That got
testosterone. You gonna need some. I'm telling you. You just 1%. You just one unicorn, buddy. But I'm telling you,
Men
oh no,
cheat. A lot of y'all.
yes.
Women cheat.
All
All
the
of you.
time.
You coming? You and he coming straight off the whole. What's the one
James,
that?
I don't cheat. So then
Women
I caught
cheat.
you in another
Women
lie,
cheat.
James. I don't
Women
cheat.
cheat.
So I don't
Women
cheat.
cheat.
I'm not a woman.
Women cheat.
I think I'm a
women
what?
I cheat. Have I cheated? Yes. Do I cheat now?
You just ask yourself. You just ask.
So James, you saying you never cheated in your whole life?
What'd you say?
Yeah,
Oh, now we can't hear.
that's what I.
Right.
End on that note.
Okay.
End on that note.
That's what
I
I
can't
thought.
Well,
hear you.
yeah.
I can't hear
That's
you.
what
I
I
can't hear
thought.
you. I
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I
can't
bet
hear
you
you. I
did.
can't.
I'm
I
Jenny.
can't hear you.
These are
I
my
can't.
kids.
Yeah. Yeah. You ain't gonna put me on blast. Oh my God.